Hello everyone, Mushroom King here, and welcome back to another custom moveset. Today it's from UU, and we have Volcarona from the Volcarona Quit session, which was the first session I did on the revival of my channel going back a couple of months. And this thing is apparently in UU now, and Smogan, I must say, you are friggin' idiots, because this thing does not belong in UU. In fact, I'm really tempted to do a second Volcarona Quit session just to show how destructive this thing can be. So let's just run through what we've got as the custom set. So we've got Life Orb just because of the extra damage is useful on Giga Drain for the non-stab, and also for Fiery Dance and Bug Buzz. Just that extra bit of damage means you only need one Quiver Dance to just start doing major damage rather than two. Flame Body over Swarm, just because this thing is really frail, as you can see by the defense bar there. Things like Aqua Jet actually just totally destroy it and take it completely out of Swarm range by OHKOing it. So it's not really worth having, but it is worth having if you get killed by an Aqua Jet to burn the thing that took you out, at least, with a 30% chance, obviously. So that's good. Fiery Dance for stab and a whopping 50% chance to boost the user's attack, or special attack rather, by 1. That is unbelievably overpowered, especially if you already have one Quiver Dance and then you start boosting your attack stat again. That is ridiculously overpowered, and you're going to start doing major damage. Bug Buzz for stab and also breaks through subs, which is always nice. Giga Drain, because most teams run a water team, run a water type Pokemon, and it's, especially if they don't bring it out first, you can Quiver Dance, Fiery Dance, whatever you want to call it, or whatever you want to do rather, and take down a lot of their Pokemon first, and then if they finally think, oh, I'll just send up the water type, you Giga Drain off of that, because of your high special attack stat from the one Quiver Dance and the 50% chances of it worked in your favour, you're going to OHKO everything with that Giga Drain, because you've got the Life Orb damage as well. This thing is completely overpowered. Obviously, Quiver Dance, the best way I figured out how to use this thing is to bring it out first, because they don't expect it, and they're going to bring out their setup sweepers like Galvantula or Leavanny, even though they're lower tiers, but you know what I mean. They're going to bring out shit like that. So then you just use one Quiver Dance and you start destroying everything. And once you've Quiver Danced once, nothing can hit you on a special side, because your special defense stat goes up to around the 150 range, which is kind of where you'd expect Ubers to be in. So this thing is actually extremely overpowered. I don't know why it's in UU. And it definitely needs another tier change, although it'll probably be in like OU by the time I actually release this. But you know, for the EVs, this is the one that Showdown gave me, and I'm a little bit confused as to why. But I'm gonna roll with it because yeah. So we got base 100 here, and if I just quickly click on there and I scroll down to UU, we can just check what else in the tier has base 100. So, it's going to get outsped by Aerodactyl, which is a physical attacker. You're going to have to watch out for that. Anything base 100 or around that. So, Darmanitan, that's usually Scarfed. Flygon's base 100. That's alright. Flygon usually works on the physical side. So, you got a few things that like are around that kind of like a Jolly Crocodile could probably outspeed you. You got Mew. You got Mienshao. Things like that, so it actually might be more in your favour to run a timid nature rather than a modest nature. I mean, the Quiver Dance after anyway will just do too much. It doesn't really matter what nature you're running. It's just to make sure that you can outspeed the slightly faster stuff in the tier and get off your Quiver Dance, so you can start wrecking stuff with Volcarona, because it is a total beast. So yeah. Really good moveset, and now that it's in UU, I recommend that you really go and try it, because this thing in UU is ridiculous, and I have a feeling it's going to get moved again. It went from OU down to borderline, down to UU, back up to borderline, and it's just flying all over the place because it is OP, but it does have severe weaknesses and is walled by a few things, and some things can cripple it. But as far as I'm aware, once you got a Quiver Dance off, you're on a streak to take out at least 2, 3, maybe 4 pokes of a team before they can even know what's going on. So, good moveset, recommend you try it. And thanks for watching, everyone. I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.